Gemini, this is your love message. What is the energy that surrounds your person, the challenges, and the advice moving forward? Universe, let's tap in. What is the energy Gemini's person is currently bringing forward towards the connection at this time? What is the connection they're bringing forward towards the connection at this time? I do see here a lot of reflection, and it seems like they were focused on maybe the lost, or they were focused on the wrong thing, but it seems like they've had a realization here that whatever maybe they had to leave behind in the past, or maybe it could have been, what it's giving me is a separation could have occurred between you and your person, and it's giving me a wake-up call. It's kind of like they've had a realization that you are their person and they're wanting this. Yeah, like your person's holding on very tight to you, like not obsessing, but they know that you are their person, and they've had a realization that they don't want to lose you. They don't want to let go of the connection, and they're wanting to ground this. They're wanting to nurture, wanting to come in. There's a lot of desire, a lot of attraction, wanting for movement, wanting commitment. Yeah, grounding energy. And it seems like for a long time, maybe they were focused on materialistic things, on their own needs, maybe not realizing or not having awareness of what their person brought into their life or into the relationship. Yeah, they're finding a sense of like peace and harmony within themselves, but they're also tapping into a more compassionate side. Like they're being more open to empathy and sympathy. It's kind of like they weren't tapped in, not because they were cruel or mean or anything like that, but just because they were not aware of the emotions that they carry, or they weren't aware of the emotional security. Like it's giving me emotional intelligence. Yeah, but they're wanting completion, and they're wanting to ground this and wanting to come in with stability, nurturing connection, like a nurturing connection, and wanting to heal this. Yeah, they're wanting to tap into that. What are the challenges here Gemini's person is facing at this time? Let me know if that resonates. Let me know how that resonates with your story. What are the challenges they're facing, Gemini's person? They're wanting a fresh start. They're wanting a new beginning. However, there's still a lot of restrictions, and there's still a lot of ties, wounds that are maybe connected to past situations, or something that they're just maybe still holding on to that needs to be released. So it's kind of causing a delay on a new chapter, a new beginning, a new milestone in the relationship. They need to complete a cycle or change a situation. And I'm getting releasing all negative thoughts due to maybe past betrayal, or just not trusting, but due to childhood, or like I mentioned, past maybe relationships, past betrayal. So there's a lot of conflict between you and your person, or your person's having mental conflict back and forth with themselves, trying to understand why maybe they overthink the situation, why they overdoubt the situation. And this is a challenge, starting a new chapter, a new healing chapter, a more grounded relationship. Yeah, trying to find the strength to overcome this. They are fighting a battle mentally, but this is what they're trying to overcome at this time. Like they're overthinking the scenario, they're overthinking the situation. Maybe they're thinking that old attachments. Maybe they're thinking that the connection is not going to work, or it's not going to be successful moving forward, and your person is really wanting to hold on to this, wanting to grow, wanting to heal this. Yeah, a lot of clarity here, a lot of forward movement. It's kind of like, I understand, I know what it is that I want, and I've experienced the lesson. Moving forward, I want to nurture this. I want to continue this. I don't want to lose this. Yeah, it's kind of like people don't appreciate what they have until they lose it. That's what it's giving me. What is the overall advice here for my Geminis moving forward? What is the overall advice here moving forward? In order to have a lasting connection that stands on healthy boundaries, success, nurturing, but long-term commitment, we do need to release impulsive, maybe words, or overreacting or overthinking, or being too quick to kind of make, how do you say it, like worst case scenario, kind of like before you even reflect on the situation, before you reflect on the challenge or on your person's situation, it's kind of like don't assume the worst case scenario. Yeah, that's what it's giving me. And you're needing to show up, nurture the connection, but you're also needing to change the thoughts. It's kind of like the way you react, what you think of your person, of not trusting, but needing to trust. It's kind of like, well, what are you planting the seed in? Because that is what grows. If you are focusing on nothing but love, abundant, healing energy, peace, that is what you are going to draw in. But if you are thinking, or maybe very upset, angry, impulsive, or reacting, you're going to continue to create challenges. Yeah, we have challenges sideways, kind of like you're back and forth, like you have good days and bad days, but you're needing to balance. In order to have success long term, you're needing to balance this energy and release old wounds, old habits, old ways that are tying you to past experiences, or that are tying you to conflict within you and your person. Yes, if you're wanting to heal the connection, focus on the good, focus on forward movement, and leave the past in the past. Yeah, and needing to nurture the connection, show up, be compassionate, reciprocate, and balance the energy when it comes to your finances, when it comes to the energy. It's kind of like don't overwork yourself and not focus on the relationship, or don't overwork on the relationship and not focus on the finances. Kind of like build stability, boundaries, and balance the energy. Yes, we do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. A lot of healing energy, passion, self-love, self-compassionate towards self and towards each other. What is the overall potential here for Gemini and their person? Overall potential. Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, happy life.